And then over here, start show, and back to here. So I think I did everything right, and I will be told if I didn't. So hello, everybody. It's been a minute since I have been on Talk Shop Live. How's everybody doing today? Last week I was inspired by our friend and someone that probably most of us grew up with, Valerie Bertinelli. She was on here and she was killing it, you guys. Not that I would equate myself to Valerie Bertinelli because that would just be crazy. I'm trying to get my glue to work because I need my glue for my project today. So how is everyone? I'm happy to be back on Talk Shop Live. It is a great platform, and we are going to be doing an art kit today. I have these paper craft kits, and they are really fun, easy, simple. They come like all in one. I'm not going to fool around with this glue anymore because it's annoying me. So today we're going to be working on this beach journal, but I'm going to show you the others that I have. Isn't this just so cute? These come in an entire pack, ready to go, ready to create, with ribbon, with these tags and cards and whatnot. I have this really cute cow one. Look at that. Little pockets. So cute. Little pockets on the back. I have a couple. Halloween is my favorite. If you're not into Halloween, that's okay. Not everybody's into Halloween. But Halloween is my favorite. I have two really fun Halloween ones. This layout is like the beach one, but it's Halloween. So we have that here. And I'm going to get started. I have others to show you, but I'm going to get started. Let me move my stuff. Let me turn you guys around. There we go. We're going to get started putting this kit together. So this beach kit comes all in one like this. It comes with the entire kit. It comes with some ribbon, and then it comes with some extra papers and ephemera and whatnot. And I have cut mine all out, okay? So I have little pockets for envelopes, other little pockets and tags. I'll put those to the side. We have our cover. And let me just tell you guys, it is amazing how you take this, and you get this. Okay, I don't get it. Hey, Sam, thanks for joining. I'm looking forward to it too. So yes, you take these papers. They are printed on medium cardstock. And once we cut and glue, we are going to get this. We have some tags. We have some bookmarks. You can put notes on these. You can put a gift card in here. There's so many things you can do. Post pictures, write yourself little notes about your holiday, whatever it is. So we are going to get started here. These are our pages, and I'm going to start gluing them together. So let's put that aside. These are numbered. This kit is very simple to follow. If you see it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and these all link up together. So I'm going to get my glue, the glue that's working, not the other glue. Hey, Carol, nice to see you. So, Carol, this is a new platform. It's nice to have you. This is called Talk Shop Live. And I have the pleasure of setting up my show on here today. And it's nice to have you. I love your support. I love when you join me. And I'm going to be putting together this beach journal and showing you guys how easy these kits are. So 5 and then 4. So I'm just doing a bead of glue here. And then I have these colorful little clothespins that I like to have around. And that's how I clip my stuff together. All right. If you are watching on Talk Shop Live, gotta go over here. You can just click the shop button. If you are watching on Facebook or Instagram, comment the word shop and you will get the link. And if you are on YouTube, you can just click the link in the description to shop. Right? And I'm just basically putting these all together. And these are going to become like the accordion pages of our journal. The first thing I want to do is glue them together so that we'll have time to set and dry when we move on to the next phase, the next step, doing our actual cover. I did an in-person class. Well, I did a couple of in-person classes with this kit similar to this. It was for Valentine's Day, but it was similar to this. And everyone was just amazed how we took a pack of paper, like a 20 or 23 page pack of paper like this, and ended up with a booklet journal. Some of this is cut already because sometimes I cut some for my kits. But yeah, take a totally, hey Pam, nice to see you. Total pack of paper like this, and end up with a booklet memory journal for your memories, for your pictures, for your holiday, for whatever it is that you want to put in there. And you can make one of these, I think, is this upside down? That's not going to matter. You can make one of these for like every summer. You can make 3 of these for the summer and do like one for June, one for July, one for August. It's totally up to you. And they all come with ribbon and extra ephemera for you to put like decorations and whatnot in your journal. All right, and then here we are. Look how long this is. I'm trying not to be crazy here, but let's now do this. So, and then this is the last page. I think I might have done them backwards, but I don't think it matters because it really doesn't matter. You put this together however. Once you build the structure, the rest of it goes together however you want. So I'm just clipping these together. I have this long strip. These are going to be all our pages. And I'm going to just put this aside for a minute where I can easily grab it when I'm ready. And I'm going to get these out now. These are extra pages. And I'm going to get this. So we're going to take and we're going to fold all these back. So how is everyone doing? If you are not familiar today with me and you're watching me on Talk Shop Live, I am Teresa. I am an acrylic artist. I'm a certified one-stroke decorative painter. Painting and acrylic art is my first passion. And then, you guys, I found the love of paper crafting and junk journaling and basically playing with scissors, glue, and paper. And it has become a new obsession, passion of mine, and I love it. There is so much you can do with paper. There's so much you can do with just glue and scissors. You don't have to have a lot of fancy equipment. You don't have to have a lot of fancy materials. I have a couple of little things. I have these really cool scissors. These are barber scissors. I'm going to show you how I use them. But you don't need anything fancy. And I'm just chit-chatting away and putting this together. So I have this piece. I folded back all my tabs. And now I'm going to go in and glue them. So I'm going to put a piece of glue. It's not a piece of glue. A bead of glue. All right. And fold this in and fold this in. Let me get a handful of clips. And you can use binding clips. You can use little clothespins like I use. You can use paper clips. Whatever you want. You can chill and have a beverage or a cup of tea and let this dry while you sit here and hold it. It's totally up to you. Again, no fancy tools or equipment required. So I have a few other kits. So I have a couple of Halloween kits available. I have Summer in Paris. I have this Moments. Isn't that cute? And I forget which other one. I think there's like 8 kits that I listed. So if you are watching on Talk Shop Live, just click the Shop Now button. Or if you are on Facebook or Instagram, you can you can put shop in the comments and you will get the link to purchase. And if you are on YouTube, it is in the description. So as I'm chit-chatting, I'm creating. So you guys have any questions for me? I would be happy to answer. I love Talk Shop Live. And one of the things I love about Talk Shop Live is if you choose to pick a charity, which I have done, 10% of your purchases go to that charity, which I love. And if you've been following my page, you know that the CJD Foundation is near and dear to my heart. The CJD Foundation supports the families and research for CJD, which is a fatal and terminal brain disease. And it is the fatal and terminal brain disease that stole my sister away in 2016. So here's part of my book, and here's the other part of my book. I am just using clear Elmer's glue. I gotta tell you, I do like this glue a lot. This is Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, but I couldn't get it unclogged. I tried, and then it was time to hop on, so I had to go. I think I'm gonna take it inside and run a little bit of hot water on it later, and see if I tried the pin that it comes with. I tried a paper clip. And this is not a negative review of the glue. I love the glue. It's very good. I just don't know why I couldn't get it unclogged. And then I had to hop on. Oh, that one's a little crooked. It doesn't always really matter. I mean, we're talking about paper. And really, if there's something, when you're all said and done, and maybe there's it's a little bit off, I'll show you if we have that issue. You just take your scissors, trim it up. It's just paper. It's all good. It's all well and good. So I'm just putting these back, and I'll show you my scissors in a minute that are so cool. I'm going to put down these tabs. All of these kits come with a step-by-step video. So you get the kit, ribbon, extra ephemera pieces and tags and cards, and a step-by-step video. So if you're like, oh my God, what is she doing? I have no idea what she's doing. Don't worry. Your kit comes with a video. And the binder of this kit right here, Life's a Beach, because believe it or not, these two things are now going to go together and be this. This is our main goal here, you guys. Pockets. These pages back here for notes and pictures and dates. And I forgot the Velcro. It's behind me. So we'll see if I grab it or not. So now we need this page. I'm just going to cut off the bottom. Actually, you know what? I only need to cut it once. I'm just going to cut off the top. So, because we need to be able to line up one edge. So I'm going to cut off the one edge. And I'm going to stick this over here. I have my Rachel Ray garbage bowl. If you watch and have watched Rachel Ray, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's it. These are pretty dry. They're dry enough right now. So I'm popping those off. You want to get your folds in here. Where your folds should be. There's lines because there's going to be one bind of the book. And this is going to be the other. This is going to go together like this. Once I get those clips out of there, this is going to go together like this. All right. So let me pop these off. I might need these again. Okay. Actually, see, I made a mistake. This one goes here to attach these. So I have to put glue here. See, but easy peasy, right? No big deal. And put that there. So this goes on here like that. No biggie. I'm just going to put the clips on there for a minute. I'm going to let this dry a minute. I'm going to show you my fancy scissors. So these are some of the cutouts you get, or you can cut out from your kit. Hey, Alex, what do you think people waste too much money on in terms of crafting? What do you think? You know what I think, Alex, people waste too much money on? The next best thing. Sometimes we just have to decide what it is we're going to do and stick to it. People are always looking for something else, something else, something else. Hey, friendy, have fun. Thank you. Thank you. Serena, craft trends? Definitely paper crafting and junk journaling. Paper crafting and junk journaling are so hot right now. And because scissors, glue, and some paper, literally. So I think people always want like the fancy tool, or it's like if you play golf, or baseball or whatever, something that involves equipment, you think those golf clubs or that baseball bat are going to help you and be better. No, you just need to use what you have. So if you have scissors, you have a hole punch, you have some glue, use what you have, because I always feel like I need to speak to you guys for a second. 1 second. Face on, right here. Face on. I create. I'm a creative. I love creating. Acrylic artist in my heart. Let me fix my hair. But to me, creating and crafting is not about this. It's not about this. It's not about this. It's not about necessarily the end product. And I love these kits, and they're so versatile and cool and fun and adorable. But it's not about what you're going to hold in your hand when you're done. To me, it's about this. It's about the process. It's about how I feel. It's about turning off the noise in my head when I'm creating, when I'm in the zone, when I'm cutting. Last night I sat for half an hour cutting out the package for today, to prep for today's class. And it was so relaxing. Hey, Capri. It was so relaxing. And I just sat there, cut, and chilled. That's it for like 30 minutes. Turns off the noise in your head, but it's not, do you have to concentrate? Yeah, I don't want to mess up the cut and I don't want to cut myself, but it's not where it's like so focused, or, something that you really are like totally focused on. No, it's just chillaxing and crafting. And that's, to me, what crafting is all about and what doing these things is all about. It's more about the process. It's more about taking 15, 20 minutes for self-care. Yes, fussy cutting is therapeutic. Do you ever? No, you know what, Becca? I don't listen to music. Well, sometimes I'll listen to a podcast, or sometimes I'll listen to some kind of training video because, I have a small business and I'm always trying to grow it and learn more marketing techniques and whatever, stuff like that. But no, I don't really listen to music. I just literally, I get in the zone when I'm crafting. So I'm letting this dry for a second so we can pop our book together. I'm going to show you how cute it is. But I want to show you these scissors. So just so you know, and these are barber shears. They are thinning shears for barber shears. And this is 2 of like the cards for the ephemera that you get in the kit. And I'm just going to show you because nobody is going to spend the time cutting out each of these little individual divots on this little faux stamp. But look, barber shears for thinning hair. And look how cute that is now that I cut that out with all those. Can you see that? Isn't that so fun? And these were, I got them on Amazon. They were fairly, I don't even think I paid $7 for these. And they cut out anything that you want, and it gives it like a stamp edge. So you can take stickers, decals, scrap paper, whatever it is, and cut them out. And look how cute that is. Look at those fun little edges that now you have a faux stamp. So let me put those over there. Let me put my junk in my junk journal and my garbage bowl. What do you suggest using the junk journal for when completed? So this one, I suggest using, it's summer, it's beach related. I suggest using it for beach things, or a vacation time, or just summer memories. Maybe you have kids or grandchildren. There are places to write your memories. There are places to glue your memories. There are places to stick receipts and pictures in pockets. There are so many little hidden pockets in here. You can put, oh my ribbon. You can put notes on these tags. You can put receipts in here. You can put pictures in here. There's pockets almost on every single page. These tags can get photos on them. You can write notes on here. You can give this as a gift, as a greeting card, and put gift cards in it. This is a memory keeper. Maybe you went on vacation and you have those maps or your tickets from a tour that you took. Maybe you want to write yourself a little love note about what you liked about this summer or didn't like about this summer. You can use this for a birthday gift and put on all these tags and cards 10 things that you love about the person you're giving it to. So many ideas with this journal. Got a little Velcro dot, which your kit will come with too, to close it up. And anyway, so back to business here. So I'm going to, this is a full page. This is our cover. This is our whole entire booklet here. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put it in here. I need to cut this edge off too because this is the edge that's going to butt up and I want to have it fairly straight junk journal bowl. So I'm just lining this up. Okay, it's lined up here. It's lined up there. I'm going to turn it over, make it nice and straight, give it a press. Oh, what is that? Don't know, but I'm going to cut it off anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, fairly good there. I'm going to be able to fold it. Let's slide that. Okay, there we go. So this is what we have. When you use the glue, you have a little bit of play in it so you can get it exactly how you want it. And now I'm going to trim this up. That way and this way. There we go. I love these kits, you guys. And so this is, I'm going to save that. I might want that. That's going to go in the junk journal. Okay, in the junk pile rather. And now I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to fold on all the score lines. That's what they are. They were score lines. I tried to say that before. Okay. And now here is our booklet. Here's our booklet. This is the base. This is the structure of our book. When it folds over, if you fairly have it on the money, it lines up. I need to get a Velcro dot, which I didn't do. I might have one in this packet, but I don't remember to put on there. But there we go. And now we're just going to start working on the inside a little bit. Okay. So let's go back to that long strip I made because these are going to be our pages. And I have to get off all my clips. I put these together in order. If you were here at the beginning, if not, you can watch the replay. These are numbered pages 1 through 6. You don't have to put them together in order, pages 1 to 6. You can put them together however you want. All right. There we go. And these will now get folded like an accordion. So let me see the best way to do this on screen. All right. So I'm going to fold the first one up. Make sure I'm on the line. All right. And then the second one back. Folded like a fan, like an accordion, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go opposite. Who is in the Northeast? Who got snow? Who is watching and who got snow? We got like 20 inches of snow, you guys. Thank the Lord. My husband, well, nobody, I don't think most of New York went to work today. Most of New England probably didn't go to work today because of the snow. And so my husband was outside with the snowblower. I did tell him that he had to stop at 2 o'clock because I couldn't have the snowblower, which is fine. He had to come in and have a little lunch anyway. I couldn't have the snowblower going while I'm trying to talk to you guys, right? Oh, this page came apart. I need a little more glue on this one and stick it together. But yeah, we got about 20 inches of snow. It's about 30 degrees out. The snow is wet and heavy. I probably didn't have enough glue on this particular one to begin with. So let me just hook it back up again and line it up and leave it. Again, paper, you guys, it's not neurosurgery. It's not brain surgery. All right. I love being creative. I love my junk journals, actually, are either I've made them myself or I've upcycled a composition notebook. So paper crafting and junk journaling can be very economic. Not that I still don't have my paints, because I love my paints and I incorporate my acrylic art into my junk journals as well. But I do love the paper crafting, and there's just something easy peasy, simple, and therapeutic about paper, scissors, and glue. So now I've done the inside. Look at that. That one's still coming apart. I'm being a little impatient, you guys, just for television purposes. So that's why. Okay, make sure. So now when you're going to come to this part and you're going to start adding in your insides and your pages and whatnot, make sure your book is right side up. Make sure it's not upside down. You want to make sure it's right side up. So turn it over, right side up. There we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some glue on here. Okay. I'm going to take this page and I'm going to put it there. I'm going to glue it down a little bit. Okay. Let me get some clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just for now. Okay, and this section is going to be here. And that is this section. Now we're going to take this one and we're going to pull it to here. So I'm going to put some glue on this side. A little bit like that. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stretch. And now we have the back page. You want to make sure that you can still fold on your score lines and that this just comes up to it. It's not crossing over. But again, all of these kits come with a step-by-step video. Never every page is on the wrong side. I have, Capri. Especially I'm trying to talk and glue and whatever at the same time. So now here are our pages. And now we can start adding and decorating. These pages are actually in a different order than my pages in here, and that's totally fine. Like I said, you don't have to do them in order. All right. And then we can come to, these are all tags, and this is what you would use the ribbon for. Look at this little postcard. Isn't that the cutest little thing? So cute. Write yourself a note, write somebody else a note. These are all cards. Sandy toes and sun-kissed nose. Sun's out, smiles on. These are all little note cards. Fold them in half, and you can write a little note to someone, and then they can go in a little pocket in here. If you are on Talk Shop Live, please hit the shop button so you can order your kits now. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, just put shop in the comment, and you will get a DM with the links. And if you are on YouTube, the link is in the description. Because I am actually live now on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Talk Shop Live. So these are all these little cards. I'm folding them in half. You can put notes in here, pictures in here. You can put lists in here. You can put your agenda in here, your to-do list or stuff that you did. This would make a great little note card for a gift card. All right, so I'm just putting these here. All of these, look how cute. All of these are little tags and ephemera. These can get ribbons and hole punched and go together, and you can put notes on here. All little cute. I like to sometimes combine a big one with a medium one, and then where are they? I had those tags. I don't see them. Postcard. I don't see them right now. Oh, and like one of these tags or these bookmarks. And this would be like one little dangle right there. So many things you can do with these art kits. So let me put these aside because now we're going to work on more pages. So we have this set of pages here. It's 4 pages. They're tabbed like file folders, and they are also numbered 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we want to fold these back on the line. So wherever you see a dark line and then a solid image, that's where you're going to fold them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then these get stacked. So we have 1. Where's 2? 2's right there. So I'm going to put a little glue in here. And then I'm going to put 2 in here. All right. Make sure they line up. I'm going to put a little glue. And I'm going to put 3 in here. All right. Then I'm going to put a little glue. And I'm going to put 4 in here. Line them up. Here's our tabs. 1, 2, 3. Our last page. And let me put a couple of clips on here, and then I'll show you what else we got. Can you make pages where you can put a photo on it? Yes, you can, Emily. These pages can get a photo. You can cut a frame out of the ribbon. You can put a photo. You can make a photo collage on any of these pages. You can put a photo collage on any of these pages. You can put notes on any of these pages. It's really whatever you want to make of it. This is what... I think I have this one listed. This is very similar. This is another accordion journal. It's very similar to the one we're working on. And this is Paris in Autumn. This is a mini journal, but it basically puts together the same way. All this beautiful artwork, all these folders, all these then extra papers that you have to do whatever you want with. That's the second one. So there's that one. There's the beach one we're working on. Oh, there's this one, this butterfly one. This is a 3D folio card. This one is listed. Look how cute. Look at that beautiful, beautiful artwork. This is a little bit smaller of a kit. But look, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't this art just gorgeous? And these colors and the pinks and the purples. This is what the front of the card will look like. This butterfly one is similar to this cow one, where it's going to be cut in 3D like that and is going to open and open. This cow one has a pocket. It has a little envelope. It has another pocket. It has a pocket here. And then you turn it over and it has a pocket here and 2 pockets here. And so this is the cow one, but then this would be the same thing, except in butterfly form. So we have that. This is the beach one we're doing now. And then I don't have these kits, but I do have these complete. This is one of my favorite. This is the Halloween one. This is Twilight Mansion. Cards, notes. You can put pictures. Then I'll have a little postcard, the hat, the tags. Adorable. Another little card. All these little pockets for memories, for pictures, for costume ideas. Look at this, room 13. Isn't that too cute? Photographs, Halloween costumes, whatever. Little cards in here. You can write all your notes. Each of these can get a picture mounted on them. And then when you open this up, you have like a whole photo album in here. Okay. Cute. Cute. Oh, and look, one thing I forgot about this one. Look how cute this is. You open up these little doors and there's little hiding spots behind the windows because you can cut these out and put little characters behind them And then you have these little peekaboo spots. You have the black cat and the ghost. Up here, you have another little ghost reading a book in the attic. Over here, you have the little black cat and another ghost. And here you have the owl. And then we have this one. This is a fun one. And this is a different journal. This can get put together with ribbon or with key rings. You guys get the ribbon and the key rings. You can decide what you want. And it can be, look who we have here. We all know who they are, right? And look how cute this is. Again, if you're not into Halloween, I apologize, but love it. And look how cute these cards and tags are. Got a little ribbon on there, these little pockets. You can put notes on the back of these cards, memories on the back of these cards. We got these little letter cutouts. It says witches. Here's our 3 witches. If you know, you know. These also have pockets. So these pages you can put together, or you can leave them separate and put little pockets in here. So we have spells, and all this is for journaling. All this for journaling, photos, memory keeper, receipts, whatever it is you want to put in here. Another little secret pocket with a card with the Haunted Mansion. Right, but yeah, I digress because this is one of my favorite. This is definitely one of my favorite. You guys, so cute. So cute. But let's get back to here. So this is probably dry by now. So I'm going to take off my clips. And I'm going to just start adding some pockets. Okay, let's put this one here because this is the one we're working on. I think you can see it, right? Okay. So this is what we just put together, our 4 pages. And this can go wherever you want. You can put this one here. You can put it here. I don't want to cover that picture in the back. I think I'm going to put it here. But you can put this wherever you want. I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to get some glue. And if, just so you know, you guys, I use this. These are my glues. This Elmer's clear glue. I don't remember where I got it. Maybe Michael's, maybe Amazon. I don't remember. This Barely Art glue, which I would have used today, but it was clogged. And this glue stick, Jerry's glue stick. And these kits, this is probably like since May or June since I made this one. All the glue, all good to go. And these were from the fall. So if you use, I'm not using like, you know, the best, most expensive glue, but you really don't need to. You use quality glue and your stuff will stay together. And you know what? Even if it doesn't, something comes a little bit loose, you just glue it back in. So nothing expensive about this. Is my favorite glue stick, Jerry's. I like this clear Elmer's. I like the Barely glue. Sometimes I use this. This is quick dry Aleene's tacky glue, which I like a lot too. Hey, Christy. There's a quick dry Aleene's tacky glue, which I like. It's a little thick. But I like it. So I'm putting together the beach journal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. So those will be drying in there. And then we have, where are my, oh, here they are, my pockets. So we have all these different shapes and size pockets. I'm just laying them out for you guys to see all these options that we have for pockets and little hideaway and little tuck spots inside our journal. This is a fun one. So this is going to be like for a memo or a note card. This gets folded back. These tabs get folded in and up. All right. And then the first thing we want to do with this one, make sure I fold it right. The first thing we're going to do with this one is glue it shut. On the Barely Art, unclog, soak, and very. You know what? It's so funny because if you catch the replay and you go back, I said before, I tried to get it with the pin it comes with and a paper clip and couldn't. I think I'm going to have to soak it in hot water, but I didn't have time for that. So that's that one. Isn't this design so cute, you guys? Christy is a fellow creator and paper crafter of mine. Christy E. Creations. We've been friends. We met in the online world, and we've met in person a few times. She's awesome. She does chainmail jewelry and paper crafting. So we got this envelope now. I'm just going to put a little bead of glue here and a little bead of glue here. Christy, we got like 20 inches of snow here in New York where I live. And actually, it finally stopped snowing. When I came on at 2, so I started my show at 2, it was still snowing. This has to get folded over too. Look how cute that is with the sunglasses and the flip-flops. Okay, so now these are pockets. I suggest either going for it, either starting at the beginning and just going for it and putting a pocket a page, or if you want to be a little bit more precise, or you're a little bit more type A, plan it out. Go through, do what I'm doing, fold up all your pockets first, all right? There's different sizes and different shapes. Fold back all these tabs. And then this part is totally up to you. The structure of the book is done. We added our pages. We added this signature right here for journaling and photos. But now this part is totally up to you. How you put your pockets and where you put your pockets and where you put your little note cards is totally up to you. I have made this journal, I think, 3 times, and all 3 of mine are different. Let's turn it over so you can see how cute it is. The surfboards and the little cabana and the beach cart. So cute. And the fun colors, the blues and the yellows and the pinks. It's just adorable, adorable, adorable. Nope, too cold for me. Oh, no, you and me both. I'm so done with snow. Did I miss any questions? Let me go back up and look. At Capri, love Capri. Hey, Becca, no music. Why is it called junk journaling? So this is paper crafting, and this is a memory keeper. Junk journaling is called junk journaling because it is literally, and I'll show you, done with junk, recycled. This is my new junk journal for for 2026. And so sad to say, I had the flu in January. And so I made this spread. All right. I got this sticker when I went to the doctor as if I'm 12 years old. But this is where junk journaling comes from. It is a take on scrapbooking, but it's way less precise and organized. And so this is my spread for January when I was sick with the flu. And then here's my small spread for February for Valentine's Day. Actually this artwork, I made these letters, and this artwork came from an email I got, and I printed it and cut them out. And then this is tissue paper that was in a gift from my husband. And that's where junk journaling comes from, because it's basically like use what you have along with your scissors and your glue and maybe your hole punch. Okay, so let's put that back. So again, I have these, and these are going to get glued in here wherever you want. And you can lay it out first, or you can just go through one at a time. Oh, I missed that tab. These actually can also be double, so you can do a larger one, and then you can do a smaller one. So you'll have a pocket here and a pocket here. Same with these. There's these little pockets. I thought there was the bigger ones too. I don't know where they went. Yeah, it's stuck everywhere here. Then there's this one I glued shut. So this one can go here. And then when you're done, These cards can go in here if you want, or these little cards can go in here, whatever you want. And so you can just go through and decorate however you want. It all coordinates. Put your pockets wherever you want. Now I'm going to get some of these tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my hole punch. I get my Rachel Ray bowl. 2. And I'll show you what we do with these tags and the ribbon. So those are the little ones. I mean, these are the big ones. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, these little ones. Then I have these long ones. These are those. Oh, here's another one. There's a few of these. I might have misplaced them in my stuff here. Put my bowl. Get a piece of ribbon. Let's use the pink one. And all your kits will come with ribbon. I like to fold the ribbon in half. And I will get like a big tag. I will get a medium tag. And I will get a longer tag. I'll fold my ribbon in half. I'll take my ribbon, put it through the loop. And now here we have these cute little dangle tags. For those who want to see what all works or better, I sometimes plan the pages out before gluing them. Yes, so you can plan them out or you can just go for it. It's totally up to you. There's no rules. No rules in paper crafting. Once you have built your book, once you have taken your kit and built your book, and you have the structure of your book down, there's no rules. You can take and put your dangles. You get a yellow one. I love this yellow. You can put your dangles anywhere. So I'm going to get a big tag, a longer tag, and a smaller tag. And then I'm going to open this loop. I'm going to stick my ribbon through and give it a pull. Okay. So I'll put a couple of pockets in and then we're going to call it quits. I've been on here almost an hour, you guys. Time flies, doesn't it? It really does. So if you are on Talk Shop Live, hit the shop button. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, put shop in the comments and you will get a DM with the link. And if you are on YouTube, welcome. But if you are on YouTube, the link to purchase is in the description. Oh, look how fun that one looks there. That one's cute. So when you do these, you just put a little bit of glue on the tabs that you folded. And glue it down. I don't think I've ever put the yellow one on this blue and white chevron page before. So that looks really cute. See? Done this book 3 times. I've probably never thought to use this pocket on this page like this. And then this one is kind of definitely coordinating. The whole thing coordinates. You can't go wrong. Put in the pockets wherever you want to go because this whole kit coordinates. You cannot go wrong. You put your pockets where you want and they're all going to match and go together because that is the beauty of these pre-printed art kits. I don't know if this one's going to reach because that's kind of far away. So I'm just going to put one over here for now. And the glue dries pretty quick. These are more tags. And I have all these pockets. All these pockets, all these little hideaways. These I might layer. I think I am going to layer these. These I'm going to layer. So I'm going to glue these together right now. And then I'm going to turn you guys around. So this has been fun. Thank you for joining me. I love this platform. I love that it supports small business owners like me. And then you can come on here and grab your favorite celebrity. I watched one of my favorites the other day, Valerie Bertinelli. She has a new book called Getting Naked or Get Naked or something. Really, really cute. She's awesome. Oh, I can glue this in here now, and then I'll just glue it right to it. So I glued these on top of each other. I'm gonna glue this. Okay. So there, and there, and there, and there. Okay. And then I just glue it on. So we have a pocket here. And this way you would take these cards, pocket, pocket, pocket. Okay. So let me turn you guys around. Hi, Amy. How are you? So thank you for joining me. This is what we put together today. It is going to dry while I sit here. This is the original one that is already together. Oh, and has the tags and whatnot. Okay. And then, like I showed you, we have the cow, the three witches, and the Twilight Mansion. Thank you for joining me, you guys. I love being here. I love sharing my creativity. I love sharing my kits. I love helping you create a little joy in your life with some simple, quick projects. So I put this whole thing together in about 45 minutes as I was chatting and looking for my stuff or whatever. So really, I want to help you create a little self-care in your life through some fun, quick projects. And these kits are perfect for that. Hey, Jenny, thank you. So I love you guys. It was nice to see you all, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. And if you're in New England and